How many of y'all believe that? I thought that too, but maybe if we can get somebody who was dead to go back and tell them, then they might believe you. You know how bad it is today? Even if Jesus Christ himself came up in this pulpit, most people wouldn't even believe, oh, that wasn't Jesus. And he said unto him, if they hear not Moses and the prophets, if they don't hear Creflo, Kenneth, and Fred now, neither will they be persuaded though one rose from the dead. Wow. Real event took place. Notice flames. Verse 24. I'm tormented in this flame. So there's a fire there. Look at Matthew 5:22. I mean, you know, the world will tell you, oh, no. If I go to hell, then I'm going to have friends there. There'll be no friends in hell. There will be no friends in hell. Matthew 5:22, but I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thy fool, shall be in danger of what? Hellfire. Look at Mark chapter 9. How many of y'all believe the word? Am I showing you these scriptures in the word? You're reading them, right? Mark chapter 9. Some of y'all feel like I'm setting you up. You don't even know what for, huh? Mark chapter 9, verse 43. Mark chapter 9, verse 43. And if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than to have two hands to go into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where their worms dieth not. You're going to see some things tonight, and you're going to wonder, what are those? Worms that don't die get bigger. Worms that dieth not. And the fire is not quenched. And if thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life than to have 2 feet to be cast into hell, into the fire that can never be quenched, and where worms don't die. You know what he says when this fire that can't be quenched, you cannot put it out. Let me give you clearly this illustration of what happens when you die. Ladies and gentlemen, my coat represents my physical body. When you die, your spirit and your soul comes out of your physical body. Your body falls to the ground because you're not in it anymore. So once you come out of your body, you now can see things you couldn't see before. You now see God and angels and heaven. They were always there, but you couldn't see them while you were in your body. But you can also see Satan and demons and hell. And you're trying to figure out what's happening because you're in a spiritual body, and you can now comprehend spiritual matter, just like when you were in a physical body and you could hold physical things. So naturally, you always heard from everybody, when you die, you go to heaven, but you never got born again. You never made Jesus Lord of your life. So you immediately went towards the beauty of heaven. And you thought, this is so cool. And the angels began to surround you. And you thought you were going in. But you never made the decision. And all of a sudden, those who had a right to you, demons, come up behind you and grab you. They have a right because you never made the decision to get born again. Now watch this. All right, now demons, hold up. All right, now watch this. Now, they have a right to me. I never made a decision in that body. I now want to make a decision. I can't. I lost my soul, or I've lost my right to decide. So they have right to me, because when I didn't make a decision was made for me. And while you can still see the wonders of heaven, it disappears slowly because demons snatch you to the place that has a right to you. Okay. Now, let's look at the location of hell. All right, prepare yourself now. Where is hell located? Well, Proverbs 15:24 talks about hell being beneath. Proverbs 15:24 says that hell is from beneath. So it's in the center of the earth. Proverbs 15. Verse 24. The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell where? Isaiah 14:9 also indicates that hell is beneath. But look at Amos chapter 9, ladies and gentlemen. Amos chapter 9 said something that I want to present some evidence of tonight. Amos 9, or page 1172 in my Bible. All right. I want to read this to you. Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Verse 2 says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, hence I will bring them down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you and I both know, just like we just read, that if there's ever any evidence of heaven or hell, ever any evidence of somebody raised from the dead, and you bring that evidence to this world, they're not going to believe it. If there's ever any evidence of heaven or hell, ever any evidence of somebody raised from the dead, and you bring that evidence to this world, they're not going to believe it.